Alright guys, as you probably read from the title, this is now a Celeste speedrunning channel only now. There will be no other videos besides these. I'm going to show you the most optimal route for speedrunning with no deaths. As you can see, I am playing as the evil character. You don't unlock this until you win the game and you beat all the B-sides and C-sides, which are said to be the hardest challenges to complete in the game. But obviously, someone as skilled as me, it was really nothing. So what the challenge is now is I have to get this golden berry across the level without dying. Now, for someone like this, for someone like me, this is very easy, very simple stuff. To be honest, I actually beat the game first try without dying at all. But for the sake of this commentary, I'm going to be doing it again, just for this one chapter. So I'm going to be moving on to this other screen, and what you're going to see me doing here, because this is a bit of a speedrun plus no death strat, what you're going to be seeing me do here is an unknown move in which you do a little large hop. Now this is for very skilled players only. The average player cannot pull something like off this quickly and this consistently. But Celeste has never seen a gamer of my caliber before play their game, so they really weren't expecting someone to abuse it as I do. Now, as you're going to see here, I slide right past these goonies over here. Normally, I would have taken any other player out, but with my speed and precision, I am able to grab the key with ease. Now, here I am entering Mr. Oshiro's playhouse over here. So I bounce in, do a double bounce, and I hit the skip cutscene button, something that has never been done before by other speedrunners. Now, that's going to cut at least another good minute off of your time if you do it correctly. So it's definitely something you want to get into the habit of trying to do, although it is a very high skill maneuver. Now, here I am taking the elevator down. As you're going to see here, I hit him with a double bounce. Two different angles, very difficult maneuver to pull off. For someone like me, it's easy. For someone with as much experience. Now, I grabbed the key before I even finished the sentence. As you can see, I have extreme speed. It's moving even faster than I can talk. You know, my skills at the game are quite ridiculous compared to the average player. So here I am. I'm pulling another dash off, and just a beautiful jump into skip cutscene combo. Now here, you're going to see one of the most difficult jumps in the game. And I hit him with the classic 45-degree angle dash. Not something that was meant to be programmed into the game, but I am just able to find all the glitches and bugs that allow me to speedrun this as quick as possible. Now, as you can see over there, there is a strawberry flying. Now, if you use the dash move, that strawberry will leave, and I'm going to let it because I have already completed that 100 times over. I don't need to show off again, so I'm going to skip right past that, make it look easy. Now, here I am going up to the top ceiling floor of the hotel. Here I am dodging right past all these little, I believe they're called dust bunnies. Now here I am. I found a secret entrance. I was one of the first to discover that. For the sake of the speedrun, I'm not going to go any deeper into it, but as you can see over here, if you missed that before, well, now you know it's there, so check it out. Cool little Easter egg. Now as you can see here, there is no platform for me to jump on, but I am going to pull off a dash jump in which I dash and then I jump over it. Beautiful move. Okay, grab onto that. Just barely avoid these spikes, but of course, for someone like me, I make it look easy. Now here's a platform moving level, very difficult, and I just speed right through it. That couldn't have taken more than 5 seconds. Here we go. Now as you can see, there are many dust bunnies over here, and I'm going to slide right under this, jump right over here, bounce off the wall, dash right through that. That is a pixel perfect jump. Very difficult. Coming back down to the basement. Still have not died, as you can probably notice. I am good on the time. I did forget to turn the clock on, but with the video running, I should be able to get an exact time regardless. Not to the millisecond, but it's acceptable. Now here they have a classic up and down moving strategy. I am going to have to slide right through this guy. Okay, I'm just readying up. I'm readying up my jump. Getting ready. And boom, slide right past that guy. Look at this guy. I say boom, see ya, adios. And the third, and I just slide right past all of them. Here's Mr. Ishiro again. Stop talking to him. You don't need to hear this. Now here comes a really difficult part of the game. This separates the great players from the good players. You have to navigate this guy's hotel, and there are bookcases all over the place, but I have the route down. I know exactly where to go. I dash pixel perfect through all these bookcases and go into that room by accident, but it's fine, doesn't really affect the time. Now this kills runs. This room here. Talking to Mr. Ishiro again. You have to skip right past here, and you have to go to the top floor first. Now, the level will change if you go to a different floor first. The interesting thing about this map is if you go to one of the bottom floors, or actually any of the floors, you will clear out different amounts of bookcases first. For me, what I'm doing is I'm going the route which will make the route as hard as possible for me. But as always, I am able to make it look easy when I am just sliding past all these enemies. I would not recommend doing this if you're playing by yourself. It is a very difficult map to beat without dying. Obviously, for someone like me, it's really nothing. Now, something I haven't pointed out before, I am playing Nightmare Madeline. That is the special character you unlock when you beat the game. Of course, not many of people would know that because they haven't beaten the game. I am one of the few out there who have successfully done that. And so, what it is a skin that actually looks like the evil version of her, and that makes the game a lot more difficult because sometimes you need to know who your character is that you're playing. If you can't connect with them on a spiritual level, then you can't really get into the mindset that you need to be in to be speedrunning this game. Now, as you can see here, I have cleared out one of 3 bookcases. If you've watched other people speedrun this game, they only need to clear out 2 before they are able to obtain this key over here. Unfortunately for me, I like to play by the rules. I'm not a try-harder like those THQ guys, those kitty guys. I don't know what the guy's name was, but they clear out the thing, and they only need to clear out 2 keys to 2 bookcases to unlock this key here. I don't do that. I believe that that is unethical. I am a very morally something celeste speedrunner. Now, as you can see, you might be wondering why I'm standing here commentating over this for like a minute, because as you might remember from about 2 seconds ago, I said this was a speedrun. But I'm so far ahead of everyone who's speedrun this game. I still probably have another minute before anyone even gets close to, competing against my world record. So I'm going to go to the next bookcase room over here, and this is, I believe, one of the most difficult ones. So actually, no. I feel like going to the basement one because it makes it harder. So if I go down here, you can see there's the blob we need to get to. If you do a corner wall dash over here, wall jump into hyper dash, input cancel, you can get through this wall, but as I said before, I am not a cheater, so I will do it the normal routes. That is not a route seen by other speedrunners, by the way. I have it specifically found by myself, but I have not drawn attention to it because I don't want these cheaters to get a hold of that. Now, as you can see here, there are a lot of dust bunnies. Hitboxes are a little broken on that, so we're gonna run it back. We're gonna speed run over here. Gonna go, I had to kind of end the run. I wasn't going fast enough, so let's give it one more try. We're going to dash through the wall, grab the key right over here, unlock the door, just break right into this hotel right here. Dash, speed run. Skip cutscene, bounce off the wall, hyper dash, input cancel into buffer. Alright, now dash right past this guy. Going for a dash jump, which will increase the length of your jump. And skip right past this, make it look easy. Okay, here we are at the wall, at the elevator again. I'm going to do it faster than the first time that I demonstrated it, because now that you've got the gist of it, you can do it at home, and I don't need to wait up for you guys. So now here I am. Coming back into this room for a frame pixel perfect jump, open up the key again. Dash right into it before the door opens. Now I'm going to show you another one of my classic tricks. Not everybody quite has the skill to perform this like I do, but as you can see there, I botched it up a little bit. Just another it happens. Game is not quite fast enough to keep up with my speed, so we're going to be doing the hyper dash over here. We're going to dash up here. Now, some people don't really have this tactic down, where they actually have twice the dash distance because they don't really have the skill to do it like I do. But as always, I am the pioneer for discovering. Well, we're going to end the speedrun right there, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I will be back with more Celeste videos in the future. I do have the world record, so if anybody would like to compete with that, a 13-minute world record for beating the game. I actually did it with no jumps, and I got all the berries as well, and all the crystal hearts. So if you want to come and compete with me, I will be at speedrun.com. I will be streaming on Twitch. You can support me on Patreon, and I'll check you guys later.